What's up, kids? I was just thinking, it's like 10:05, um, and I was just thinking about what's something that'd be really interesting to talk to you about, that's been happening recently, and I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool just to be real with you about what it's like before marrying your mother. The very interesting thing that I've noticed is that the more and more that your mom and I have been able to connect emotionally, the more that we want to express that physically. It's when they say, that there's temptation before marriage, they're not kidding. When both your mother and I, we both have been very conscientious of waiting until marriage, and this is the first time where, for both of us, where it's actually this difficult. And I think the reason is just because we love each other so much. And when you love somebody, you want to express that to them, right? Like, you want to show them physically. And it's been hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's been difficult. That being said, it's worth it. We set a sealing date for June 6th. It's January 22nd. So, a couple months. I already put the down payment on the ring, so I'm gonna be flying down to Arizona in a few days to pick it up, about 2 weeks, and then start shopping for like suits and get ready for bridals. And your mom today was like, "You gonna go cut your hair?" Like, yeah, I'll go cut my hair. But yeah, it's as we're getting closer and just talking about it more, it just, I don't know, things just feel so natural with Brooke. They just feel so natural, and it's just, she makes it easy. It's been fun. Hard, but fun. We both have been growing crazy, like absolutely crazy. And I think I mentioned this in my last video too. It's just that ever since honestly about October, I've just been fasting every Sunday. Something beautiful that I've noticed is that, like, when I'm fasting, I've been fasting for the same things. Number one, I always start off by fasting for Brooke and I. That we can keep our eyes open for how we can serve each other, how we can love each other better, how we can just be there for each other, and how we can just create like a strong foundation in our relationship. Because I personally, I mean, that's something I've always had in the back of my mind. It's just, I come from a broken family, and I don't want that. But it's beautiful to know just continually that, like, I'm not my parents' mistakes. And I can do whatever I want. Like, if I wanted to be like them, I could. If I wanted to be completely different, I could. I just need to make the decision to be different than them, So it's been good. And so that's the number one thing I always start fasting for. The second thing I fast for is typically something that's been on my mind or on my heart, in regards to family. There were, in the last couple, actually ever since winter break, my mom and I, we had a really, really good talk over winter break, and we actually had another great talk today, in regards to just the concept of her being a mother and how it made us feel, how, like, we've been trying to low-key push her away a little bit. I can actually make another video about that, just because that really is interesting, and so it would be good to kind of just put that, just to document that a little bit. But the third thing that I fast for is Pontus. I want to make sure that, oh, Blake was calling, sorry. Right as I mentioned Pontus, Blake calls. That's your uncle. So, but yeah, I just fast for Pontus. He's calling again. I actually don't know if it stops my recording when I when he starts calling. But anyways, just making sure that hopefully we can start making a successful business. It's tough. It's a mind game when, you know, you are just building and building and building, and there's still no revenue that's come in yet. That's just because we're waiting on the delivery from the QR codes. But once those come in, we'll get our first ACH wire, which will be awesome. But overall, I mean, fasting has just been insane because the amount of growth that I feel like I've been able to personally have in these 3 months has been astronomical. Specifically, like the last 2 weeks, I've been fasting for Mom. And I'll just make another video about that because it is really good, I think. But just been able to start working with her a little bit more on, you know, development with the kids, but our personal relationship as well. And it's just been beautiful. So if you ever need anything, fast. It is so beautiful. It's hard, not gonna lie. Every Sunday, I'm just like, dang, I don't get to eat. But I'm also at the same time, it's like, it's beautiful. But I always fast for Brooke, starting off. And she's amazing, guys. I don't think I can put this into words, man. She is just out of this world. I was just looking through my notes, and I saw, sometimes I like write down my thoughts, you know, in my Google Notes, of where I was wanting to have conversations with her about, and I would write it down so I don't forget it. And I just looked at one of them, and it was something about like I just low-key want to feel more loved and more attended to, like as if she's more attentive to me. And my goodness, I don't know what has happened since Thanksgiving. I didn't even have the conversation with her about it, but let's just say she's very attentive. Oh, she's awesome though. But she's just so loving, you know, I think ever since we started praying together, and just like, when I was open with her about telling her like I'm fasting for us, she's been so incredibly, almost like she reads my mind, which is weird. Obviously we still communicate very well, and all the time, but like it's different. She's almost like 2 steps ahead of me. And I think it's because we both know that the other person is just as obsessed with us or the other person as we are, right? So I have no worries that she's obsessed with me. She has absolutely no worries that I am obsessed with her. Man, I'm gonna think obsessed captures how much I'm just so captivated by her. But anyways, so those are just some thoughts from today. I'll do another quick thing about family relationships just because I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, anyways, hope that you guys enjoyed this video, but I'll talk to you.